Hey folks, do you remember what January 6th felt like? Watching the numbnuts have their way with the Capitol building of our country, all hopped up on whatever substance they were on and whatever titillating war fantasy that was playing out in their dysregulated brains, and seeing Orangine and Pervalicious Schlumper McPhee watching the whole thing unfold like it was a teen beauty pageant, and all he could see was a bunch of bodies vying to be his favorite. I remember feeling so frickin' lost, so frickin' buried in bleakness. And then Joe started his remarkable term, and everybody but the numbnuts got to tend to our fight or flight state and get some decent sleep for a while. Yeah, that's kind of how this campaign has felt. It was just plain slow simmering nasty for a good long time. And then Biden had a terrible night at the debate, where like the Capitol, he got metaphorically desecrated by a depraved force of lunacy. And then the sort of kind of suspect shooting happened that killed innocent people but sure looked good on TV and made a great image for t-shirts and hats, blankets, flasks, bandanas, posters, trading cards, coloring books, Facebook banners, and profile pics. And the lunatics slapped a maxi pad on the monster and milked the martyrdom as long as they could. And everything was so bleak all over again. And then Nancy Pelosi finally stepped in like a boss, and Joe knew it was time to step aside. And then Kamala started her remarkable campaign, and everybody but the numbnuts started feeling like fight was suddenly more feasible than flight, and decent sleep was in our future again. Yeah, but it's different this time. This time we're not reaching back to save us, we're reaching forward. Don't get me wrong, reaching for Biden and Harris was what we needed to save us then, and it worked. But reaching for Harris and Walz this time is way more than just what we need to save us now. They're what we deserve to inspire us. And they're like what Nancy Pelosi was to the speakership. They're Teflon to childish bullshit. They have the energy we need to become the kind of people who can be proud of ourselves. They know we have to do a lot more than just change course. We have to right all the wrongs the desecrators left in their wake. A detox for our strung out nation. And then we get to the good part. The part where we get to keep growing. The chance to get really good at compassion and courage and falling in love with our fascinating differences. We get another chance to stop hate where it starts, when it starts, until it stops. Timwalz joining the ticket only makes that vision clearer. His heart is as good as it gets, and together they are the kind of leaders who will expect us to be our best, because that's what's best for America. And they will love us enough to help us get to our best without leaving anyone behind. I have the feeling bleakness will stick around in nasty pockets here and there, and there will always be bodies vying to be the monster's favorite. But I think we're done with seeing hopped-up numbnuts climbing all over the Capitol. I think Orangina's pageant days are officially over. And I think the distance Kamala Harris and Timwalz will take us will prove that reaching forward is the only direction that will make this nation great. Yeah.